You know, it, it's very sad to see my legacy just being completely just washed like this, you know, and uh, I do think there's a couple of competent candidates, but other than, it's just for the dogs.
So, what do you think about Misam?
Misam, Misam, he's my friend. He's
He's the
one of my
favorite to
he's
win
one of my
right now.
closest
He is
friends.
the favorite at the moment.
Yeah, a lot of people are making that mistake, unfortunately. See, Misam, of course, he's my friend. He's my friend, so I can't say anything too bad, right? But he's been on a weight loss journey, right? He's looking good now, but it's almost a situation of like too much daddy, not enough dad. And obviously his life circumstances may have contributed to that factor, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
But I do think we need that father kind of figure to rule the school, just as I was. And Meesum sort of lacks that. Like, what are you going to do? He's giving a speech in the middle, he needs an insulin shot. Like, what's
I agree. I agree. But what about the other candidates? He's way better than them.
the other? No, 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 no. Okay, so who do we have? We
We
have
have we have Yejun Song,
Yujin Song, great guy.
Abdullah
I love
Arif.
him. I've seen this guy. He has about four lungs on the football pitch. Okay, and he's a great guy. Can he be the leader of the school? Obviously, he has big boots to fill. He's a small guy. I don't know.
What about Abdullah Arif? Abdullah.
The Arf, oh, what a man.
And,
You know, of
Amna
course
Umar.
he is. Amna, she's okay. I don't know much about her. But she's a solid woman. We have to support our ladies.
I think Misam deserves to win out of all.
I don't think Misum deserves to win. I think that's we're pulling the focus away from a man like Abdullah Arif. Of course, he is extremely short. He suffers from dwarfism. Of course, he can't grow hair on his cheeks. It's a massive problem for him. He's been suffering. You know, but other than that, I think he's just has all the leadership qualities you need.
Bro, this is
I,
hilarious.
I don't know why you think I'm joking.
What about Vice President?
Vice President, let's see, who do we
We
have?
have we have Krish, we have Daniel Naveed, and we have Jane.
Okay, let's start with Jane. Look, Jane, I don't know much about her. I'm not too close, but so I'm not going to speak on her as a person. But they do say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, and her brother David is an extremely problematic individual. Okay, the things that I have seen this man say, he's probably deserves to be canceled about 23 times. Okay, everything he says has some creepy connotation to it. Even like if he says hi to you, it doesn't feel right. So I'm not saying anything about Jane specifically, but we do have to consider the background she comes from.
I get it. I get it. What about Krish?
Krish is again, solid guy. I haven't spoken with him too much, but every time I do speak to him, he comes up and hugs me, non-consensually. You take that as you will. But other than that, great guy, great guy.
What
But then
about Daniel?
on Naveed Khan, what a man! Again, very small guy, very kind of big in other ways. But he is he's that leader. He's someone that my mom likes a lot. And if my mom likes someone, I think the students should too.
So you would vote for Daniel.
Oh, easily, easily. No question about that.
So what about secretary?
Secretary, okay, one second. Mhm. Who do we have?
Hania Khan and Alina Shir.
Okay, so I think the choice is clear here for me. So I've worked with Hanya Khan multiple times before. Unfortunately, extremely unreliable individual. You know, working on the newspaper, uh, again, extremely problematic with her. No, nothing was done timely. We go into MUNs as well. She was our, what's it called, ADC or whatever it was. Again, extremely irresponsible, extremely problematic. I think she was swearing at the kids at some points. It was horrible.
You'd vote for the other candidate.
Yes. Yeah. No question about that.
So then we have treasurer.
Treasurer.
We have
See, treasurer is
Abdullah,
a
Imran
yeah.
Rafi, and we have Abdur Rafiq. So
See, now we have a bit of a situation because wait, which one is Abdul Rafi?
he's in AS. That's what I know. I'm not sure.
Mm, hmm. You see, the issue. Uh, wait, what? How is he in AS? Oh, yeah, he is.
He was in IG
Okay.
last year, right?
Uh, yeah. One second, my headphones are dying. Uh, Let me just switch.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Okay, so
Okay.
treasurer.
Treasurer. Okay. So here's the thing. Abdullah Rawji, I think he's a great candidate. The only issue is and ironic. He is a communist. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hi, bro.
Uh, 1 second. Okay, is it good now?
Yes, it is. Okay, so Abdullah, do it again. Let's do
Uh,
it again.
I didn't. Okay. So the only issue with this guy is that he is a communist. Okay, this is completely unironic as well. He is actually a communist. He's told me this himself. He believes in communism. Now, personally, I don't think that's an inherent problem, but I think when we're dealing with money, that could become a problem. But at the
True.
same time, he might just give everyone money. So then who's not going to be happy?
I think the next position has a lot of interesting candidates. Minister for Physical Health and Well-being.
Okay, so I just want to know what's their job? What do they
I
even
don't
do?
know. That's why I didn't mention it in my video. I didn't give you. So I think it's related to sports events for physical health and well-being, sports events and facilities in the school related to sports.
Okay, and who
So the
are
candidates
candidates
are
here?
we have Isha Hamad, we have Fatma Rehan, we have Taimur Sultan, and Hashim Dalal.
Mm, I'll be honest, everyone here is an extremely solid candidate. I think Hashim, just looking at him, he is literally the definition of peak physical health. You know, he has one of the best figures I've ever seen, and he is he is exactly what I want to aspire to be as an athlete, you know?
Yeah.
Taimur, on the skinny side, you know, unfortunately hit the gym, but other than that, I think he would be good for the job. Fatima Rehan and who was the other one? Oh, Isha.
Yeah.
Again, good candidates. I think they'd all do a good job, you know? I can see that election going in any way.
So we have Minister for Arts and Culture next.
Mm.
We have uh, Anusha
What
Fahad,
what do
Maya
they do
Sultan.
either? Like I don't understand. One sec, you're lagging a bit. I think you're good now.
Okay, so We have Anusha Fahd, Maya Sultan.
And what's their job role? What do they even do?
I think it's related to arts. That's the only thing I know.
Okay. Uh, I've seen Anusha's work. I think it's pretty good. I haven't seen much of Maya's, but me and Maya actually have some personal history where I've accidentally made fun of her too much. So I'm just gonna support her in this case and say publicly, Maya Sultan is my candidate for arts and whatever.
We have service and outreach next.
Okay.
So we have Anisa Noor and Natalia Surzai.
Is it Adina Noor?
It's it says Anisa.
I have no idea who that is. So I'm gonna just say Natalia for the win.
Next we have Minister for STEM.
Minister Sam, this is clear cut. No other person is qualified for this job except Isa Omar.
Yeah, I agree.
Listen to him. If you hear this man talk, he
I
talks like
agree,
such
bro.
an
I agree.
intellectual.
I agree. Minister for Public Relations.
I again, I don't know who's running.
We
I
have
don't know even know what that job role is.
Samir Shazad. We have Munisa Abid, Amir Ali, and Yosef.
So this is a complicated one. Yusuf is also my boy. He's a little bit on the small side, but I see him having a big bulking season coming up. So I will support him. Then we have Samir. Now Samir, again, very skinny guy. He definitely needs to hit the gym. So does he have the strength and leadership required? I don't know, but I do have to support him again. He's also a very solid candidate. I like his campaigning as well. The memes are good.
What about this is the last one. Minister for Entrepreneurship.
Man, that is some BS role.
I agree. It is most
Nobody's
useless.
doing any entrepreneurship in the school. But that being said, Daniel Mushir,
I
okay, this
agree.
guy has the best music taste in out of anyone in the school. Okay, except now that I've left, obviously. But he's a great guy. Always posting good Kanye songs on his story, posting good Dave songs on his story. He's a solid man.
Okay, so we're done with this, but I have one more question.
Yes.
When I'm in grade 12, I'm going to try and be the president.
Okay.
So, what do you think?
Absolutely not. Like absolutely no chance anyone should come close to voting for you. Personally, I'd vote for anyone else. If some seventh grader ran against you, I would vote for them just out of fear of what you would do to the school.
What do you think I would do?
Nothing. That's the issue. You do absolutely nothing. Most useless individual I've met. You make the school make this like you make the school into like a public podcast or something that nobody watches with your 85 followers or whatever it is.
Fair point. Fair.
All right, but on a real, this is a sick podcast. It's a great opportunity for me to voice my opinion to the people, like how
You have
Abdullah
very
Arif should
strong
definitely
opinions.
be
You have
president.
very strong opinions.
Vote Abdullah Arif. Come on.
So last question. One more question. Misam,
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
give us details about Misam. What people don't know. Give us
Misam,
insight.
insight about Misam. Misam is he's a very sensitive man. He comes off as a big strong guy, but he has a little soft heart inside. He's a little type guy. Uh, I love him. I love him. But. That being said, completely incompetent for president. And one other thing, right? He on his podcast was trying to talk about my presidency. Okay, he was just like, oh, very little was done. Oh, they didn't accomplish this much. Oh, he could have been more active. This motherfucker could have been more active his entire life. That's why he was weighing 120 kg until about 3 months ago. Okay, so I don't want to hear him talking about my presidency ever again.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity to let you to voice your opinions. I think this will be very much liked from by people. People will love watching this.
Thank you, and it's an honor to be here.
It should be an honor, bro. I'm glad you came. I think we should wrap
Uh,
it up.
all right, I'm glad you had me, and this has been fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.